So here we go again about the topic of conscious doctors, a program we have promoted in South America for the last 20 years, and Adam is inspiring us today to speak about it because in a month he's going to be one of those doctors. Now the doctor, as I said, should be paid when you're healthy. When you're sick, the doctor has failed on you. The doctor is supposed to teach us what to eat. In medical school today, they have no nutrition teachings practically. They are just brokers of the pharma industry. So, and strangely, all the universities around the world who teach medicine, they're participating in that same thing. We don't know how this pharma industry has become so powerful to misuse the medical colleges. Of course, sometimes doctors have a lot of knowledge and they even save patients, that is no doubt. But that is only one part of the picture. Because if the doctors would really do what the Brahmin doctors do, or the Kaviraj, or in Ayurveda, we have the physicians, the Vaidyas. They study the science of life. They know nutrition, they know yoga, they know all the details about sacred herbs, which are healing herbs. And in this way, they're really wise advisors for anybody at any time, not only when you're very sick. Our common knowledge of good health and of healthy behavior should be so strong that practically our family are safe. Yesterday died Ananta. Ananta was 9 years old. She had leukemia. And she had been struggling with leukemia, I think, since the age of 2. So yesterday she left us. So her mother and her friends, everybody helped her so much, and she fought so valiantly, this little girl. But why she had leukemia? This is because of the chemicals in our food. She never drank, she never smoked, she never took any of this gutka stuff. No, she just ate what mother gave her. And what we are buying in the shops is not healthy food anymore. That's where it starts, the crime of our governments not to provide us healthy food. And the conscious doctors, they have to scream into the air. Governments provide healthy food. Don't give junk food to children at school. What are you doing? Do you have no sense of dignity? You're giving them white sugars in great amounts. You're giving them pesticides because none of these products, ingredients are organic. You're giving them preservatives and so many things. And what does it do to our children? Well, it makes them sick. That's what it does. Leukemia, Anandita. Huh? She had it as a little girl. So the diseases in this world are produced by our wrong lifestyle in greater proportion. So we have to change our lifestyle. And we have to stop packaging everything in plastic, and then we don't know what to do with the plastic. Yesterday I cleaned out a kunda in Radhakunda, and there was so much plastic on the ground. The plastic, after you throw it in the water, slowly it sinks down to the ground. Then it becomes part of the water or the base, and eventually the poison, or continuously the poison of the plastic, leaches into the water, bringing down the quality of the water. So finally we are living in a very unhealthy environment, unless you're out there nowhere in the countryside with no industry and you produce your own food and you eat your own food, then you could say you have still a healthy life. But unfortunately for us city dwellers and small town dwellers, these poisonous junk food companies have invaded even the last corner of this earth already. And they're not ready to go away unless we boycott them by getting better quality food with our efforts and with paying more. Because quality food will require somebody to cook. But we want to get everything ready-made. We want to get everything, just open the wrapper, plop, pack, put it in your mouth and enjoy the sweet salt and sugar mixture which produces you the highest kick taste on your mouth, on your tongue. And then you feel, yes, it's great, get me another one of them. And then you buy the next one. So this is addiction-producing stuff. It is meant to be like that. They have formulas. They study what is irresistible for a person's tongue. So, and we are the victims, but we are the ignorant victims because we have been stupid not to inquire. Why is everybody sick around us? Why are the hospitals full of children sick? What made them sick to begin with? Why don't we ask those questions and then avoid what makes them sick? So conscious doctors is a great responsibility. It's actually a political responsibility, not just going out and healing a few sick people, healing society from ignorance. So I wish Adam to be a great conscious doctor, to be without fear, because the big conscious doctors, they are persecuted by the pharma industry. They are being given great trouble. With Dr. Jerson, who presented the Jerson therapy against cancer, and so many others. Whoever is in the research and he comes up with anything which goes against the interest of the pharma industry, they take his money away, they take his job away. They're shameless. The CEOs of those companies, they are mass murderers. The CEO of the pharma companies and the politicians who give licenses to them to do what they do, they are mass murderers. You can't convince me of anything else. And it will not be very charming for them to hear that. But they are mass murderers. And where does a mass murder belong? It belongs into jail. But because these companies are so powerful, you put the boss in jail and the next one will take up the job and continue the dirty business. So conscious doctors have to work on the grassroots level with each and every patient, making them aware. The only thing things can change in this world is when we have a conscious lifestyle, conscious food. And the best way to do about this is to take prasadam. And to Krishna, we are not supposed to offer anything which comes from poisonous background. Now this may not always be easy, but that should be the goal. Grow Krishna's food, grow Krishna's devotees' food, grow food for food distribution, grow food so that the farmers have somebody who can buy their organic produce, because that's also so. Sometimes there's just not much cooperation for the farmers. We don't want to blame them, but in India, they are being told that pesticides and chemical fertilizers are medicine. What a big cheating. There's nothing of medicine in chemical fertilizer or in pesticides. Pesticides are killers of insects, and they're killers of those who eat the product, eventually. And fertilizers, slowly but surely, will have the same effect because they're chemicals, and our body is not made for receiving chemicals. Our body is made to receive organic food, organic, clean waters and everything, which our Mother Nature provides. So, thank you very much for listening, and all the good success to all the conscious doctors in the world. With our love from Radha Madan Mohan and our Braj Vrindavan Act Now team, which was doing the cleaning today here in Vrindavan.